Excuse me.
What are you doing over there?
Smoothie was too good.
The smoothie's good, isn't it?
Smoothie was too good.
The smoothie's good, isn't it?
I was gorking out on it. It was good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was the place we got those from?
Planet Smoothie.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was. Let's get this intro going.
Okay. What episode number are we talking about?
We 182, sir. 182.
Turk 182. Like that bass.
Who's that?
Right here.
Who did that?
Jimmy Beach.
Jimmy Beach.
It's the Barney Miller part right here.
Sally's favorite song. It's of yours.
We wrote the song because somebody wanted to be part of their movie.
Oh.
For Romance in the Bahamas. Kind of,
Nice.
yeah.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Adjust the Mic podcast. We have another two for Tuesdays. It's Thaddeus Maximus over here. What's going on, T-Dog?
Greetings. Yeah, you got Thaddeus T and Scotty G.
And hello there, guys. How's it going? 182.
Yeah.
January 23rd. We had a kind of a cold but fun weekend.
Yeah, it was a Snapple.
Yeah, it was, man. Had fun hanging out with you out of our normal town. Hanging out in Cocoa Village for the Ecofest. That was pretty awesome.
Friday night.
It was a tough kind of situation too, because it's a Friday. It's a tough time, but dude, everybody was out there. Everybody was had all their exhibits up. Everybody was ready to rock, and the music was great. We showed up around like 5-6 o'clock. Went over to Tai, had some dinner.
Yummy.
I came back over, got to watch Quil and Kyle and the 8 Minute Mile and everybody do their performances, and DJ Twig.
Yeah.
I loved the way he was doing the sponsors and everything and reading everything off. It was so cool.
Yeah.
So I'll let you kind of, maybe talk about it because you were kind of experiencing it the whole day. We kind of just showed up and tell us about it, man.
Yeah, we had a bunch of speakers and presentations during the day in the Civic Center, and that went real smooth. And I missed most of the one I wanted to see the most, which was Dwayne DeFries.
Okay.
Guy that's looking after the Indian River. Right?
Oh, well, yeah.
But yeah, we had people show up and they, filling the chairs, and it was good.
That's great.
Yeah, and then
it's a great location, man.
It is. It's so, I don't know, it's everything you need without all the hassles.
Yeah, man. I like the layout, how it has that big outer circle where you can kind of vendor up and you can kind of walk around, but then still have a centered with the grass, center there. All these reggae festivals, it's insane. What was it, a year and a half wait to try to get just a weekend there? Yeah.
So we had to take Friday, but of course next time it'll be Saturday. But we're like, we don't want to skip a year.
Even if you did it every other year there and then have it somewhere else, and you have like a or maybe book out starting next year, a few years at a time, block it out and make them for a Saturday and boom. I think we have a home run there. I really do.
Yeah, I think it's going to go down. I think Frank wants to get the loop going a little bit more often than once a year. And Kyle, the guy that owns his sound system.
Yeah.
I don't want to say his last name wrong, but Boldock.
Okay.
Anyways, he's a super cool dude, and his crew is real cool.
Awesome.
And they handled the sound, and they gave us a great price, Yeah. And it was just a pleasure to work with them,
Sounded great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
big time.
So you got to see Kyle and the 8 Minute Mile.
Yep.
Quil.
Yep.
Confessional Kids.
They killed it, man. It was great. And they're not like, they don't play over here very often.
They love Cocoa Village.
Dude, like, fantastic. They all sounded great.
Yeah, and we got to hear from Gold Tone, who is also a sponsor of their band.
I didn't get to hear that part, but tell me about it.
It's a really cool band, and everybody in it rips. I didn't know it, but my friend Cricket is in it, who I met before.
Okay.
She's an artist.
Okay.
She plays, I don't know, fiddle, violin. I don't know what you call it, but it was her. And this guy had like a stand-up bass kind of, and he was tapping his foot on this like piece of wood, and it was a big dulcimer. Wayne's wife plays a dulcimer.
Okay.
And he's the cat that it started.
What's a dulcimer for for me?
It's a simmer that's not. I'm just kidding. It's a it's a big. Well, the one that she had, I've seen other ones. It was like it's like 4 foot wide, and it took like 3 big legs, and it looked like a big desk, but it's a bunch of strings.
Yeah,
she's got these little hammers in her hands, so she's playing.
So cool.
Yeah, and she's super good. Like she's been playing it for.
I really wanted to see him, and that was like, we got to check him out. I mean, it's Gold Tone, and they're here in right in Titusville.
Yeah.
Been there forever. Same place. How long? I mean, man.
They moved their store from up near the river across from, help me out, Shiloh's, the old smokehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Called.
Okay, yep.
So they moved back a street to Hopkins.
Yep.
But they're big.
It's dude, it's just so awesome that it's such a quality instrument. You go look at the reviews. Frank is sharing all our stuff on Facebook, so everybody's clicking on, I'm looking at nothing but positivity coming from that place, man. And there's a lot of just excellent musicians, and they have their band. It's their kind of like people that work there, right?
Yeah.
And
and they had a special guest, a cat that flew down. He was a 3-time world champ flat picking.
Oh, wow.
Guy.
Okay.
He was real fast.
Well, Low Pressure, you guys used to have all these different instruments that you used. You would make your own instruments, turtle shells, you name it, right?
Yep.
You still have some pieces of that you were showing me.
Yeah.
So as Vive Farmer Studios being built from the ashes.
Yeah.
From the water.
Which is going quite well.
And it's looking fantastic.
Thank
like that
you.
door that Aaron, hung for the Kelsey's door.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's badass.
So we got a long time ago, Nick entrusted me with the 2 original Kelsey's doors.
Yeah.
So as you know, one of our doors got worked. And so Aaron, what's Aaron's last name?
Jansen.
Yeah.
Yep, he has Jansen Windows, actually. He's actually what he does for a living.
Yeah, he's really good at, all that. And so he put one of the Kelsey's doors up, connecting the control room to the rehearsal room.
Yeah.
And it looks great. It feels great.
Dude, the studio's looking fantastic. I'm excited. Every time we get there, it's like a little bit more is done. You guys are just grinding, getting that done. And I can't wait, man. And the weather's kind of perfect for it right now.
Yes.
So it's all, you can open all the bay doors. We got some work. I know we got to get some more wood here. We're going to do that here this week.
Yep.
But the musician, like you're going to set up at your new studio some of the old, equipment that you used to use back with Low Pressure.
Yeah.
And is there similarities in, I know it's different instruments, but there's similarities in the thought process when you guys are doing what you're doing, and then Gold Tone and their band. What was the name of the band again?
Robbin the Hood.
Robbin the Hood. Yeah, it was good.
Robbin plays the dulcimer.
Do they have other instruments like that where, like you were saying, they were kicking the thing, you got the dulcimer, you got all these different instruments?
Gold Tone has a spread of all kind of hybrid instruments, like some, maybe a band guitar.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I forget what the word is, like someone who makes a guitar is a Lutherian or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
So anyways, they got a bunch of them dudes. Not all.
A bunch of them dudes. I'm going to look it up.
Well, that's what they are. When you walk in the door, it's a bunch of guitar enthusiasts working on guitars and kind of getting mental with it and just having the most fun. Yeah, school me up.
What do you call a guitar maker? A luthier.
Okay, a
luthier.
Yeah,
you said it right. Yeah.
But that's what's happening inside the shop. Busy, making all kind of stuff, experimenting, and they've done it for so long. They got it all like really dialed.
I've never been so immersed in with around musical people than I am right now. It's Aaron's got all of his equipment over here from his studio, and it's all these just crazy cool synthesizers and patch bays, and whatever that freaking monstrosity of coolness is over there, freaking costs as much of a dang car, he said.
That was the era, like right before MIDI, it was that.
Yeah.
And then it was, samplers, and
then all that came into play.
that was before it though.
Yep.
That modular, then making,
the sounds that come out of that are pretty amazing, and it sounds so good. And you can see where some of these real modern hip hoppers or techno, DJs can really get creative and make their own songs in a very cool and original way all the time.
So I'll go ahead and hat tip one of T's favorite inspirations. You probably heard of Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
From back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They were like the first.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I always like the vinyl. I don't know if this really translates if I'm saying, but the Bass Bin Twins. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
They had all these just awesome drum and beat kind of, that was very original sounding and very, just different than everybody else's, man. Loved it. Loved it when I had turntables and all that back in the day.
You got turntables now.
Yeah, exactly. I can't, dude, it's cool too. Aaron brought all his old records, and he's got new, old, like all kinds of stuff over there. So I want to start sampling on it and messing around. And so in saying that, it's like you got your studio that's kind of being rebuilt, and which is what's cool is it can be redesigned and kind of done as well. You know what I mean? Like you're taking and repurposing things and resetting things up to do it in a cooler way. And we're going to be able to podcast over there. We're going to be able to do all kinds of things over there, man. And I can't wait to do that. And now with the Ecofest and doing all the things with the bands here, I feel like we're just, all the things that you're doing with Kyle and 8 Minute Mile and, all the networking with Quil Darling and Flagman and all these other bands and stuff. And, we get to use some of their music. Like there's local people around here, like your Mirror Mud that was at last year's Ecofest, getting your sound booth set up to where you can get people to come in and lay some vocal tracks down on some of your creations that you're working on right now. It's just like there's all this Aaron doing everything he's doing and what he's going to bring to the table at some point. And dude, like he's good with the music and everything, but the windows, like he replaced one of my dad's growing up. When I first, married his sister, or when we first kind of met and were hanging out, their dad was the window guy, Jansen Windows in Melbourne. And they did all the Kinco windows and all these other, manufacturers and just killed it. And Aaron worked with his dad and they were arguing all the time and, but then just kicking ass though. And then he was working with his, their whole family is in the window business. And Aaron did it for years, built his own house. It's just amazing. And, with health and things, it's kind of hard to keep it going for a little while there. So it's been kind of shut down, but active. And he's ramping it back up again now. And he's been doing a few jobs here and there and helped my dad out. It's helping you out now. And he's got a couple to do over here. And I love it, man.
It's cool when people are like good with just keeping everything when they're done with their carpentry work. Yeah. It's all square and it's all true and ain't no splinters and all that stuff.
And his nickname is legitimately Safety Patrol.
Yeah.
So if he does do anything for you, it's going to be done, with caution and safe and proper and correctly. Like that's one thing that he's very technical and in a very cool way.
Yeah.
So man, I only did one this day in history. And by the way, shout out to everybody. Frank, I know we've been talking about this for a while, but Frank, dude, unbelievable. You were so stressed. I saw you. You were running around trying to make sure everything was perfect. Me and Lori and Allie walk up, and he's like just so making sure that where your stuff is, where you need to be. Do you need anything for me? Like he cared so much. And God, he's got to be so tired. He probably should like hibernate for a week.
He already hit the reset button.
Unbelievable.
I was chatting him up this morning.
Yeah?
Yeah, and he's a grinder.
That means that his health's getting better. He's kind of getting more endurance and more energy. I love seeing it, man.
He's got this whole like the chart of the growth of the the whole deal.
Oh, that's great, man.
He's like, look, we're trending upward. I'm like, double damn.
You have to grind. You have to really grind and be consistent. for a long time for something to really kind of latch on. And Frank's doing that. Like, he's doing educational things. He's doing the circuit, man. He's interviewing. He's going up to Chicago. He's, taking his trips down to South America. He's doing all of his scientific stuff, all of his data collecting. He's doing tours. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I work pretty hard, and I have a lot of things that I'm working on. I got nothing on that. I mean, this guy is like,
he sweats it
nonstop, man.
Yeah, when everybody's chilling, he's like up.
Yeah, and people are recognizing it. Like people like Pat Fisher and Kelsey's and all of the Gold Tone and all these other companies are all kind of saying, "Man, I'm proud of you,
Brevard Zoo.
Brevard Zoo is huge. Stell Bailey and like all their connections and all her information. It's just fantastic.
Space Coast Executive Airport.
Boom. It's awesome, man. Proud of you there, Frank. Big time.
Super thankful, yeah.
Big hat tip to you on that.
And when he's not doing all that, he's out in like the deep woods, sampling something, seeing what critters are out
What's
there.
he sampling over there? What is he taking the local mushrooms of the all around and then like turn it into like a little Frank the Gnome and bouncing around and
he's going to get like a blood sample or a leaf or dig a shovel in the ground and take a little bit.
Oh my garage! What is this? See, we needed to get some Steve Irwin, Oh My Garage stuff on the video. Oh, man.
I got to give a shout out here because we met this group, and Kyle Nateman at Mom met this group. They're called the Pineda Waterway Warriors, right?
Okay, yeah.
And they clean up so much trash from just right there. Send me that so when I post the description of the podcast and do everything, I can take that photo as well. Yeah.
And put it as a post, as a comment underneath our post. 2
Saturdays a month they go out there, and it's pretty cool. And it's
I like to share that. We have Clayton's Cleanup from last year's Ecofest.
Yeah.
We got Keeping Brevard Beautiful and all of those little events and stuff. I would love to be, for even this podcast at some point, to be DJ Twig, dude. He was the man, dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
Dude, he was the man. Talk about him a little bit, because you guys kind of talked a little bit.
Well, yeah, he chilled. I think he's he's a DJ, and he's good at it, but he's also, he told me he's going to Full Sail for some media stuff, and he's just real easy to work with. And him and Frank hit it off, and him and the sound guys, Kyle, everybody was just digging it.
When he was doing doing the Pat Fisher marketing little plug, he was plugging all the businesses, man, and it was awesome hearing him do it.
Yeah,
he does it with some flair, and it's good. I enjoyed it.
Facebook.
We gotta try to get him on this podcast, interview him a little bit.
Yeah,
get him out to your studio when it's ready and kind of have some fun, man.
Oh yeah, it's like the Talking Heads deal, the big suit.
I need to get some of those photos from you. Yeah, we saw that. Quil's awesome. What a voice, man. She's got a voice. Her bandmate, the guy, what was his name?
Sidekick. Dang it eludes me. I remember the drummer's name was Gio.
They were great.
Yeah.
They were fantastic, man.
He was funny on the mic, too.
Yeah. Really good presence all the way around, man. Really good presence.
I think that there was somebody from maybe somebody that Kyle knew from a booking agency or something, somebody that moves talent around the planet. They
Okay.
said, yeah, this looks pretty cool. And Frank's like, I don't know, he called me and said, we're going to get some stuff in the rotation. And
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, as many places as they can go perform and get in front of people, and as long as there's a couple people there that can spread that word, because there's a lot of venues in Cocoa Village too that does live music, and I'd love to see them in this area more and sharing some of their venues. So whenever you know where they're playing, man, share it with us. Let us know. We still need to get them on. I think this year we're going to start pumping up. I know they're going to start doing some more marketing, so we'd love to get them on the show sometime. Now I feel like we're kind of getting there here for a studio wise,
and they'll be out soon.
So when they come out, let's just let me know. Give me like a range of dates or whatever, and make sure it's okay with them. And when they come visit you, part of it will be coming over here and spending an hour or so,
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
I don't know if you got to hear, but they sang a really funny song called The Foot Suck 69.
No, I didn't hear it. No, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
What else do I have for you? Something about out there.
Plants, weather.
Oh, the raffles.
A raffle.
Yeah, I put some money in the raffles. I didn't get what I wanted. There was a couple.
What did you win?
Dude, there was all kinds of cool the paintings. They had some art. They had all these little gift bags with all kinds of different stuff. It was awesome, man. The place was, the raffles and everything that you guys had, the guitar, the gold tone guitar.
Yep.
That was nice, man.
I know. I would have liked to won that.
That was real nice.
Yeah.
Everybody, but dude, that place was hustling. Everybody there was like selling tickets. It was really cool, man.
Yeah. Fisher Nissan had meet and greet people up front.
They had a few trucks out there. They had some
Yeah.
salesmen out there. One salesman was waving at another one for something, and I was in the middle of it thinking he was talking to me, so I was like waving back to him, and he wasn't even like.
That's super fun.
He was like, "Hey, can I help you though with something, man?" Like handled it all like good and stuff, man. It was funny.
Didn't leave you hanging.
It was good, man. I was like, ooh. Okay. This day in history, I only did one.
Okay, what is it? What are we looking at?
And this will be for you. This was cherry pick this one for you. In 1986, when you were like 50 years old.
You say 86?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Shots fired. The first inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame were announced. These inductees were largely responsible for the widespread acceptance of rock and roll as a mainstream music genre. And all these cats. These are all your guys when you were in your diapers.
And the one that popped the most was...
They made rock and roll what it was, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who do you think's the biggest of this list?
I know who was... We played the Everly Brothers a lot.
You named that band immediately.
Yep. Yeah.
Would you put them over James Brown, Buddy Holly?
They're all so unique with the vibe.
Elvis Presley.
Just, no.
I mean, that's the creation of rock, right? And then I saw down here this Alan Freed coined the phrase rock and roll. And it was instrumental in its propagation. And it was organized. They organized the Moondog Coronation Ball, the first time rock and roll. Oh, hold on here. The Moondog Coronation Ball, the first big time rock and roll concert with Cleveland, Ohio as its location.
The Heart of Rock and Roll is in Cleveland. That, right?
Indeed, it is. Got Ray Charles, Little Richard, Fats Domino. People we all listen to this day.
Hat tip.
Big time, man. And by the way, from last week, just a little clip. Me and Allie were driving, kind of checking out last week's episode, seeing how it sound. And then we were eating something, like these smoothies.
Yeah.
And we were talking about them heavy.
All right, let's do this.
I just got this little clip here. Let's hear it.
Excuse me.
What are you doing over there?
Smoothie was too good.
The smoothie's good, isn't it?
Excuse me.
What are you doing over there?
Smoothie was too good.
The smoothie's good, isn't it?
I
feel like we got something there, man. I think we can do something with that.
Cool. I approve of this message.
Last thing we got tonight. It was weather's been it's been cold this weekend. You got some a weather report for us.
Yeah, I was looking for that too. All right.
Weather report by Thad.
Kind of just talk some smack. Let's see.
So what's going on in Florida that's rare with the weather?
What's rare is it's rare to have, like right here, like Mims in Titusville.
Yep.
Since we grew here and all that, we know it's rare to go a winter without any frost, right?
Yeah.
So we ain't had frost.
We haven't, have we? It's just been rainy,
but we can
wet.
Just anybody listening know this. We can get like a light dust in April we can still get the just the lightest, quickest frost. So it happens, but if we skate through this year with no frost, it's kind of awesome and warm. But the next, the forecast, of course, for the upcoming week is super warm. Some people are calling it the Indian winter. Like they get the Indian summer. So, and now we got this, it's expected not to plummet on the heels of this warm spell. So, it's a great time to plant. Just lots of stuff.
So, like I've been in the little biodome over here. I got the seeds I started for the, sunflowers and some melons and some peppers and, all that kind of stuff. I got some tomatoes outside right now.
Yep.
And even with this cold snap, they're thriving. And because it hasn't been too cold and it gets that warmer and yet, so it hasn't had a sustained cold except for maybe 1 or 2 days.
I think it was like 39 or 40 when it was cold in the cold pockets that I know about. Yeah.
So that's interesting because we even talked about this, 10 episodes, 15 episodes ago before even the holidays.
Yeah.
We were talking about how this could be one of those rare winters where like we get like some snow because it might not get too cold, but when you get some, it's going to be a little bit of more of a wet, winter.
Yeah. We call it a little bit too wet, but way acceptable because if it was a little bit too dry, then we could like maybe have a, just a fire deal.
Yeah, definitely.
So
it's been, we're kind of becoming more of the tropics, aren't we?
They, whoever they are, they
like a wider band.
Well, they moved the line of the subtropics where it meets the tropics on the map. They moved it up and changed our zoning here to 10 something instead of 9 something.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And they said they base that on the last 30 years,
And do we start thinking as just like a state, like, okay, in knowing that we need to start maybe trying to grow this type of, crop or food that does better in a warmer climate?
I'd say yes, but really right at the front, though, as you start seeing my average last frost and freeze date has moved. Now I can get an edge by planting earlier or just, that's the,
gotcha.
because the stinger.
If you plant too late, it's going to get hot. It's going to be harder for it to kind of.
Well, I mean, the earlier we know summer's coming, there's a bunch of stuff that you want to grow before summer and wrap it up in May, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you want to get going as early as you can, and you can wait till after, beginning of February with whatever, but it's nice for us to look and go, look, no big cold front's coming, and it's already this late in January.
That makes sense. Like Aaron last week was like, hey, I'm going to plant these pepper seeds. I want to get these cayennes going because, from the seeds we're getting cayennes left and right all winter, or they just keep coming.
What winter?
Yeah, I know, right? And I'm like, man, it's kind of early. And he's like, yeah, it's kind of how it is. He's kind of saying, and I wasn't really paying attention. Kind of when you think about it, it's like, yeah, it's smart. It's perfect time. Let's get it done. So start planting those vegetables, man. Episode 182, I think we're gonna end this show. I think we're gonna do some commercials and kind of play around a little bit.
All right.
I think we might get on Thursday. We might get Colleen in.
Cool.
To come hang out. Go Magic. We're going to be talking about Stan and Jared coming over here soon, getting some Magic talk in. Starting to bring some of that to some of the episodes and pepper that into some stuff.
Jared.
I do want to get in before we fully end. I want to get
fully.
I got some pranks on here that I've loaded up, and I want to start playing a few of them.
All right.
And I love this one right here. I'm not going to say who it is, but it's a family member's parent.
Hello?
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's your neighbor.
Okay.
Listen, I've got a package for you.
What do you mean? What package?
The delivery service left a package at my door. It's for you.
Okay, give it to me.
Can I open it up?
What do you mean?
Oh, I already did. It's got some stuff in here. I don't know what to do with this.
Excuse me, it's
Hold on, let me continue.
Huh?
Listen, are you going to come pick this up or not?
Sir, what address you told me about?
Listen, I don't want to hold this package for a long time.
you
It's
up.
your stuff, even though I've opened it already. Will you please come get it?
Well, fuck you up, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up, motherfucker.
Yeah, he just pissed him off.
He was trying to be cool. Just tell me the address. I get it. Oh, I love those, man. So frustrating.
Yeah, you got a bunch of them, huh?
I got the mom stealing Wi-Fi one. Man, I think that one's a couple minutes long, but man, it's kind of good. Ready? We're gonna do this one.
All right.
Hello there.
Hello?
How are you? Hello, we are on the air, remember? Hello?
Hello?
This is DJ Mike on the afternoon drive show from Light FM. Light FM. Light FM.
Light FM.
With DJ Mike. You're on the air. How you feeling today?
Okay.
Awesome. Now, here's why I'm calling you. Every week, we are giving away an all-expense-paid vacation prize courtesy of Light FM. All you have to do is get one question right, and you win. You have 5 seconds to answer each question, and it's easy. So, are you ready to play?
Sure.
First question, What is the atomic weight of fluoridium? Oh, too bad, but it's okay, Shake it off. You have 2 chances left. Okay. Second question, multiple choice. Who won the War of 1821? Was it England, France, or Germany?
Germany.
Trick question. There was no War of 1821. It's okay, I'm kidding. Last chance and last question. You ready? Hello? Hey, Barry, did we lose the caller?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Spell the word dog.
Hooks are in.
D-O-G.
Hello? Hey, Barry, did we lose the caller? Hello?
Hello.
Seriously, you really think I'm going to give away a prize pack for spelling dog? How stupid are you?
Oh my god!
What the fuck is this?
Now hold your horses. Let me just get a word in here.
Oh my god! Here we go.
All right, no, it's okay. Just for playing, I got a consolation prize for you. Just hold on the line for a moment.
It has to be like a freaking fartogram or something.
How amazing was that?
Damn, that was good.
I love you, Lacey.
Made me cry.
It was so good, right?
Yeah.
Let's get one more in, and we're done. This is 1 minute. I love you, Tammy.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Hello?
I said hello.
Yeah, who is this?
Why do you're the one that called me.
I want to know who you are.
Why?
Look, I have seen your number on my man's cell history.
I don't think so.
Yes, I did. More than once.
Okay.
Why are you calling my boyfriend?
I don't know who you are. What are you talking about?
What is going on?
I'm an old lady.
I cannot believe you.
Children.
I'm an old
How long has this been going on for?
I don't know what you are talking about.
You tell me the truth.
Okay.
Okay. Done.
Damn.
Gems there. ladies and gents. Many more to come.
And what? Then you call them back and let them know what's up.
And then I actually can get the download.
Yeah.
From the app.
I'll just send it to them.
And then I can send it to them.
Nice.
It's up called Prank Dial.
Yeah.
And you buy like some credits, you know, so you can get phone calls. I have to set up like a Google Voice,
All right.
you know, number. So it's not my phone, because otherwise when I call with the prank, it'll show my contact information. Like when we go to Georgia, me and Derek and stuff, we just like me and the kids, we just get in there and just start just going through the address book and calling everybody and just trying to see if anybody will take the bait, man.
I think you called me.
I got you, I think, somewhere. We've done a very good job of taking new people that come into work at our office. And when they're sitting at their desk, you know, they got to answer the phones. They got to, you know, you're talking to so many different people from different everywhere backgrounds and everything. So you never know what's real and what's not. And I just throw haymakers at them with these prank calls, man. And we are all giggling. Everybody knows the assignment. What's going on? Who called you? Why did they call you? And then call back later with another one, you know, and just kind of string them like, Keith, I'm sorry, bro. I can't wait to use yours. They're going to be great.
And maybe we'll have to get Ryan.
Oh, and what we're going to be able to do now that we got the phone system, we can set that up and we can sit here and just put on record and just start pranking and just cut out all the ones that don't work, and the ones that work, boom, we got a little part of a segment of a show.
Perfect.
So we can mess around and do that sometimes too, just have fun. We can do that from yours too, at your house, the 4 channel. So we'll have like the smaller version of this studio at your place that we can do portable, you know, somewhere else, out live somewhere, or just set up right in your studio, sitting down in a chair, hanging out and talking. And we'll be able to do the same prank phone calls and everything from our phones.
On the futon.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Like any of your friends, Dave Post out in California.
Fair game.
Anybody, you know, you got our friends over at Sick Tricks. We're getting them. You guys we're getting you. It's done, son.
Cool.
Coming after all of you.
Yeah.
Be messing with our girlfriends in the middle of the night. Well, all right, guys, I'm going to end this show. I appreciate you guys, and we will talk to you in a couple of days. I think Colleen and hopefully Brent, too, will be able to come on.
Cool.
We'll see you Thursday.
Working on getting Che back.
I can't wait to get Che back, man. We got some talking to do.
Yeah.
I love that guy, man.
Yeah.
So that's going to be our like long format, Joe Rogan-ish kind of situation to where we're just going to sit down and talk with this guy because he's just a world of knowledge.
Yeah.
He's so interesting to talk to, man.
I think he has like a couple of things on a hit list that he was wanting to get us.
He always does. He gives us the set list, and I like that kind of guest, man. If you can line up more of those for us that we don't got to plan anything and they just come in with their own, you know, panache, like I'm down for that.
Okay.
That's okay with us.
Cool. Panache it is.
Panache it is. Let me find out how to do this outro, and let's call it an evening.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. It's all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more, saying you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more, saying you're gonna be alright.
Alright.
Dude, that's just killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.